Please be seated.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is a case of Nesbit versus Henderson.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Ms. Nesbit, you are suing to prove to Mr. Henderson that he is the father of your 7-month-old daughter, Zion.
Yes, Your Honor.
You say that when the results prove you right, you expect Mr. Henderson to step up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Henderson, you claim your case is simple. You say Ms. Nesbit cheated on you with her neighbor during the window of conception, and he is Zion's biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Nesbit, what has Mr. Henderson done so far for Zion?
Well, he buy her diapers, that's about it. He doesn't do anything for my child, but buy her diapers. He does more for my 2-year-old son that he knows that's not his, than his own daughter.
Really? Well, Mr. Henderson, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, because I feel that I shouldn't have to take care of another man's baby.
But you are taking care of another man's baby, right?
Yes, but at this time, I came into this baby's life and already knew he wasn't mine, but I had a possibility that she could have been mine, but she's not, so I felt kind of hurt. So
there's a level of resentment there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
So what's your relationship like with Zion? Were you there through the doctor's appointments, birth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were?
Yes, Your Honor.
You know that's your child. You've been knowing from the beginning. You signed the birth certificate. You even snuck down the stairs and signed it without my permission. You know the baby yours.
Yes, I did because
He did what, Ms. Nesbit?
I went downstairs to go get my birth certificate, and his name was on there. I told him not to put his name on there because I had doubts from the beginning, but he snuck anyways and signed his name on there.
Oh, so wait, you had asked him previously not to sign it because you had doubts yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Henderson, you did sign the birth certificate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you remember having the conversation with Ms. Nesbit that said, don't sign it just yet because it may not be yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
You remember that conversation?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you signed it anyway?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, he even lied to his father and told him that he got a DNA at the hospital when he didn't.
Why would you tell your dad you had a DNA test and you didn't?
Well, honestly, Your Honor, because I didn't want him all in my business.
Oh, Your Honor, that's a lie. He's not the birth certificate. He told me that he's not the birth certificate so he can have rights of the baby, so he can get custody of the baby.
Well, listen, you understand when you sign a birth certificate at a hospital, you are acknowledging paternity legally. You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So when you signed your name, you said, I'm the father, I'm responsible, I'm gonna take care of this child.
Yes, Your Honor.
So why are you not taking care of the child and only bought some diapers?
Because she talking about the baby's not mine, Your Honor. I can't be no man that's taking care of another man's baby.
Okay,
especially
now
off the
I
love
wanna
of-
understand that. Your doubt. Because what it sounds like to me is you were at the hospital and you were really trying to convince yourself
Yes, Your
that
Honor.
this was your child.
Yes, Your Honor.
And signing the birth certificate was a way for you to say, okay, I'm gonna stay in with this family, I'm gonna make a family, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna sign the birth certificate. Take me to the moment where you just said, something not right, I just don't feel right, I really have doubts.
Because she kept coming to me like, this not your baby, LaDon. Like one time
After Zion was born?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I came in the house one night drunk. I don't know if she was mad at me or not. She probably could have said it out of spite because I came in late. But I come in, she get the argument, oh, she's not yours, that's why she's not your baby. She could be Mr. Brown's
Nesbit,
baby.
did you say that?
Yes, Your Honor, I did it out of anger. I was really angry
She
when
said
I
it
said
several times, Your Honor. Several times.
But you also admitted, Ms. Nesbit, that you had doubts because that's why you told him, don't go sign that birth certificate.
Yes, I had doubts.
What were your doubts specifically?
Well, let me tell you how it all began. He had sex with his cousin, and I felt very vulnerable about it. And, you know...
Yes, I did, but that was before her. She already knew about that.
Okay.
Yes, let me tell you how
Proceed.
You know, I received the inbox telling me she said that she had sex with my little black car and they had a baby. And I felt very astounded about it, so, you know, I felt...
She told you before that when you was sitting in the car with your friend, when y'all left from the Riverwalk.
No, that's not true, and you got her pregnant.
Yes, it is. It's true, Your Honor. It's true, Your Honor.
But I want to know specifically why you doubt that this could be his child.
Well, I doubted because we was having unprotected sex for a year straight, and all of a sudden I had sex one time with Mr. Brown, and I ended up getting pregnant 2 weeks later.
So, Mr. Brown is...
The neighbor.
Your neighbor.
Yes.
And tell me what happened that night.
Well, me and Mr. Henderson, we got into an argument and it led in my apartment hallway, and Mr. Brown seen, so he came to my door, he comforted me, and it led off to him coming in, giving me a massage, and led off to me, and it led off more than just the massage.
One night?
Yes, one night, and 2 weeks later, I ended up pregnant, and I told Mr. Henderson.
Do you remember this day, Mr. Henderson, when
Yes,
she told
Your
you she
Honor.
was pregnant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did she also say I had slept with Mr. Brown?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, she
But
did?
She told me she used the condom, Your Honor. And then not too long ago, she told me the condom broke, Your Honor.
Mr. Henderson, when she told you she'd also slept with Mr. Brown, but it was just one night,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you say to yourself, well, I know now this could possibly be his child, or you tried to just, you were living in denial?
I was living in denial, Your Honor.
The baby looked just like you. You took pictures with her.
'Cause I
you
had
go to
love
doctor's
for her.
appointments,
I had love
everything,
for
and
you. I
now
had
you're
love for your
sitting up
friends.
here denying her. She looked just like you. She resembles you in all types of ways.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. You're positive this Mr. Brown encounter was a one-night thing?
Yes, it was.
But
No,
you
Your
do
Honor.
understand it
No,
only
Your
takes
Honor.
one time to have a baby. So you knew that.
Yes.
And you're saying the protection you used broke.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So at this time, the court would like to call Mr. Brown. Jerome, would you please escort Mr. Brown into the courtroom? I'd like to hear from him.
Let's go. Come on with us. Have you go up to the witness stand next to the judge. Going up the steps.
Mr. Brown, welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for joining us today. Mr. Brown, we're here, of course, discussing the paternity as it relates to baby Zion. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Ms. Nesbit, please.
I had first met her. She had moved to my apartment, been a couple doors down. And I used to always flirt with her, to blink an eye at her, you know what I'm saying? Because she was a cute girl, you know? She was
She was a nice friend. That's about it.
yeah, that's basically about it, you know?
But you did have a sexual encounter with her.
Yeah, one time.
It was just like birthday sex. That was about it.
It wasn't more that she used to always hit me up and text me and all that stuff. I used to text her different names, like
It was
this
just
Tracy,
one
this
time.
Nancy.
Your Honor, she's telling me that it's been going on longer than that. It was more than one
It was
night.
just birthday sex. That
It
was
was just
it.
one night only, but we used to always text and stuff like that. I used to hit her up with different females' names because he used to be around. So I'd be like, this Nancy, and she'd text back like LOL, you know what I'm saying? She knew it's me, you know what I'm saying?
So
Then
you
we had-
all were texting each other even after you all...
Yeah, we stayed in contact. We never
But you
really lost
only
contact
had
with her.
sex the one time?
Just that one night on her birthday when her and him
And
got
the
into
protection
it.
broke?
I don't remember protection broke. I was buzzing a little bit, but I don't remember no protection broke. You know what I'm saying? Reminds you, I just came there to comfort her that one night because them two had got into it. So I had went down there to comfort her one night, gave her a little massage. You know what I'm saying? We was chilling. You know what I'm saying? When I was massaging her, my hands led to other places, and you know what happened after that.
Yeah. So now, what happened when she got pregnant?
She had texted me and told me, I got something to tell you. I'm like, tell me. She was like, then she's like, I'm embarrassed. So I'm like, don't be embarrassed, tell me. She was like, I'm pregnant. It could be you or Don, baby.
So at this point, you've been honest with both men,
Yes.
and they both know they are potential fathers.
Yes, Your Honor.
Baby Zion is born, and who steps up to the plate for her?
I stepped up to the plate for her, Your Honor.
It ain't my baby, so I ain't stepping up to no place.
So, Mr. Brown, you said it's not
Know
your...
that.
Because I had a condom on, and look at her. She looked just like him. She a beautiful baby. She looked just like him, you know what I'm saying? She ain't got much. Let me show you right here. I'm
What
gonna
did
show
you bring, Mr. Brown?
Evidence.
All right. This is a picture of...
Me on the right and her on the left, yeah, it is. She look nothing like me at all. Ear, look at her cheeks, nothing. Lips,
So
nose,
you submit to the court that she doesn't look anything like you, in your opinion.
nothing like me. One day she had told me she didn't want to take them. First she used to always ask me, like, do you mind taking a test? I'm like, yeah. Then one day she called, text me like, you don't need to take no test because I know it's his baby.
No,
'Cause
you.
I guess she didn't want to hurt
Your
his
Honor,
feelings or
he's the
something.
one that called me. And
So
said-
wait, initially, she asked you to take a test. Do you mind taking
Yeah,
a
and I used to
paternity
always
test?
tell her what I tell her. I don't mind taking a
Your
test.
Honor, that's not true. He called me and said that we should take a DNA test, and I told him no. He said that's unfair.
Because she done already told me a couple times already to take a test. And you already told me and texted me that it might be my baby. So, you know what I'm saying? I got 4 kids already. I don't mind taking care of another one. You know what I'm saying? But, you know,
4 kids already.
yeah. And I don't mind taking care of another one. What's one more, you know?
So
mine,
the
I'm
bottom
like,
line is you were saying, I don't mind taking the test. So at that point that you were going to submit to the test and you said, I don't mind taking care of another one, you had an inkling that there is a potential, at least, that it could be yours?
Yes, so that's why I was worried. That's why I kept in contact with her.
But you
She always
said
had the
y'all
phone
said y'all used the condom. So how
we did use the condom, you know what I'm saying? But things happen, you know what I'm saying?
So you've remained steadfast, Ms. Nesbit, that this could be either one's child.
Yes, but I'm like more of 100% sure that it's Don's child.
Now she done got my head all geeked thinking this might, you know what I'm saying? I want her to get this test over
She
with. so I
got
can
me
get it
up
over
here
with.
confused, Your Honor.
Yeah, she got me confused too. And then when they get into it, you know what I'm saying? She write little things on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And then when I hit her up, as soon as I get on the phone with her, I'll see her put something on Facebook and it be about me.
So you think she's trying to maintain contact with you, stay close to you because there's a potential you may be the child's father?
Yeah,
I know LaDon is the father. He just needs to step up to the plate and face it that you're the father. He looks just like
I'm
she
not
looks
about
just
to
like
step
you.
up to the plate if you keep telling me it's Mr. Brown's child. No.
But Ms. Nesbit, you have to admit, you know, the point where you get into the argument and you say, it's not your baby, it's somebody else's baby, he's not gonna forget that.
She told me several
But he
times
takes
that it
care
wasn't my baby,
He
Your
takes
Honor.
care of my baby that he know that's not his, which is my son. He takes care of him. We went shopping.
Yes,
he bought
but you
my
didn't
son
cheat
5
on me
pairs
and
of
have
outfits,
him,
and he
though.
only bought his daughter only one.
You didn't cheat on me and have him, though. So it's a difference. I got
it's not a
got
difference.
feelings, too.
Well, what he's trying to express, and look, I'm not putting words in your mouth, but I'm trying to understand the situation. This is why I'm here, is to help you all each understand the other person's position. What he's saying is there's a level of resentment that he feels as it relates to baby Zion. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So maybe he's not as involved because he truly has a question relating to her paternity.
Yes, Your Honor.
Part of that you validated because you have a question.
Yes.
And I wants to be her father.
You
But
do.
She's
baby
nuts.
is.
Every time I come in the houses, it's something else.
So you do want to be baby Zion's father?
Yes, and you hear what she's saying every
His
time.
baby
It's
looks
about
just
my
like his
cousin.
cousin
Or
slash
is she
son,
not my
and
baby?
he tells me that all the time. Yes, they look alike. So I know that this is his baby. His baby look just like his cousin slash son.
Oh, I just caught that. And I'm gonna leave it alone. So, Mr. Brown, your hopes today, I just want to be clear, is that you are or you are not?
I think I'm not the father, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just want her to get this over with. There's too much going on, too much going on, you know what I'm saying? Then I got him hit me up on Facebook. See, I had to block him on Facebook. I had to block him twice on Facebook.
Yeah, because
Let me
I
see
told
this
you to come get
evidence.
your daughter, because
I
I'm
don't-
not about
he
to
did.
know, bro.
You're not- I don't want my daughter-
I'm a real man, bro.
Wait a minute, now you're having a Facebook feud? What
No,
is
it
this
wasn't
about?
no Facebook fruits. I just told him, like, bro, come get your child. You feel me? This is not my child. She's telling me that this child is not mine. I'm not about to sit there. I'm a real man.
Well-
I'm not gonna have her calling me daddy or nothing. Like, hold on, I'm not your
I just
father.
don't want my
That's
daughter
your
to be
father.
fatherless, and I just want to find out today who my father is.
I just want to go out, get over with, you know what I'm saying? Corinne can go on with their life. I hope he is the father, you know what I'm saying? They can live a happy family, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Happy
I
life.
understand where he coming from, but the happy family, she gotta stop doing the things she do. Sometimes it don't be about the child, you feel me?
All right, let's just acknowledge this. The level of animosity and confusion surrounding baby Zion's paternity is real. And you know that.
Yes.
You've admitted that. That's why this courtroom exists. And some mothers come in here and they will say, and Jerome can attest to this, no, I know for certain it was nobody else. It was nobody else. You came into court and said, look, I have a dilemma. I did sleep with 2 men during the window of conception, and I need an answer, and I have those answers for you. Are you ready for the results?
Yes.
Your Honor.
All right,
Yes.
throw in the envelope, please. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows.
Please.
In the case of Nesbit versus Henderson, when it comes to 7-month-old Zion Nesbit, do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. As to whether Mr. Brown or Mr. Henderson is her biological father, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Brown, you are not her father.
Oh, hey, I told
Okay,
you.
sit down, Mr. Brown. Your name rhymes with clown, but you're not gonna clown today.
I'm just ready to go
calm
home.
down.
I'm just glad it's
Mr.
done.
Calm down. Mr. Henderson, you are her father.
Told you was her father from the beginning.
Are you happy?
Yes, I mean, I love to be her father, but if she can't change, I'ma leave. But
Well,
I'ma
just don't
still
leave
do
your
for her
daughter.
though. I'ma still do for my daughter because I'm not that guy. This will be my only child.
You all now have a child together. There's a level of immaturity that is reeking in this relationship. I mean, it is just, you all just silly with it all. But you're making babies.
I mean, we make babies as long as they get taken care of, because some guys out here will just make a baby and be like, I'm gone.
Ms. Nesbit, you gotta own too, this level of resentment you feel for Mr. Henderson, you gotta let that go. Because you told him from the jump, don't sign the birth certificate because it could be somebody else's, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Today's a new day. Today we know. Now you have to move forward. You all have to learn how to co-parent. This is a beautiful little girl. You don't want her standing here one day, Ms. Nesbit, right in front of me. You want her to be in a different position, right, than
Yes.
you are. So that means you two have to work together. We have counseling for you, resources to help you figure out how to co-parent together. But get yourselves together.
Okay.
She needs you guys, all right?
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
I wish you the best of luck. Court is adjourned.
Well, I feel the resource is good. We got it off the chest, and I feel happy to be a father now.
I mean, I feel I got a real big burden off my chest. Now I can stop getting accused of being a tramp or whatever, and we can move on with our life.
I feel what Judge Lake said was honestly true. We do need to change some things in our relationship if we still want to be together.
Our next step is to move on with our life as a family and continue on taking care of our child.